What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, Tencent responds to Sony's lawsuit over its Horizon ripoff, the price of the ROG Xbox Ally may have been leaked, and a Borderlands 4 patch is out today. This is your Daily Fix. Tencent has hit back at Sony's lawsuit that claimed the upcoming game Light of Motiram was nothing more than a slavish clone of Horizon Zero Dawn, and highlighted concerns within PlayStation that its own game was too similar to numerous other existing games, including Enslaved, Oddsey to the West. In a fresh response to Sony's legal action, Chinese tech giant Tencent branded the lawsuit as an impermissible attempt to claim ownership of well-trodden tropes and a bid by Sony to gain a monopoly over an entire genre. In a legal filing reported by the Game Post, Tencent described Sony's move as an overreach and highlighted other game franchises with similar elements to Horizon Zero Dawn, such as The Legend of Zelda and Far Cry. It was, quote, startling, Tencent said, that Sony was now attempting to claim Horizon's concept was original rather than an idea based on, quote, ubiquitous genre ingredients. In addition, Tencent highlighted past comments made by Horizon Zero Dawn developer Jan Bart Van Beek in a behind-the-scenes documentary where the art director admitted concerns within Guerrilla that its concept was too similar to Ninja Theory's 2013 game Enslaved, Oddsey to the West, which, like Horizon, featured a red-headed heroine fighting robot beasts, though Enslaved's main protagonist is a blonde guy played by Andy Serkis. According to Van Beek, Guerrilla had briefly shelved work on Horizon Zero Dawn due to internal concerns it shared too many similarities with Enslaved. Tencent's filing reads, quote, Mr. Van Beek warned, I don't think we should do this. It touches too much of these other points, referring to prominent elements of Enslaved. Sony shelved the project, only to revive it later with full awareness that the idea was far from novel. When Horizon Zero Dawn finally launched in 2017, the gaming community noted its striking resemblance to Enslaved and other genre staples. Tencent's rebuttal attempts to dismiss other elements of Sony's lawsuit too, by stating that its work on Light of Motiram was unconnected to a failed pitch meeting with Sony for Horizon's spin-off. Tencent has also claimed that Sony's entire lawsuit is invalid because the company had named the wrong parts of Tencent in its initial complaint. Still, while attempting to defend itself from Sony's legal action, it is notable that Tencent has also seemingly made adjustments to the work-in-progress Light of Motiram itself. A glance at the game's Steam page shows it has been scrubbed of screenshots and logos that depicted its red-headed star and those robot dinosaurs. The suggestion here is that Tencent plans to ultimately release Light of Motiram without the elements Sony has deemed most similar to Horizon. It'll be interesting to see how Sony responds to these apparent alterations when it issues its rebuttal. Moving on to something that'll cost you a bit more than 10 cents, it's looking more likely that the Asus ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X handhelds will be priced at $550 and $900. This report comes from former IGN staffer Destin Legarie. In a YouTube video, Legarie claims to have confirmed the pricing with his local Best Buy, which spilled the beans when he called to ask. Just be sure to take this with a grain of salt. The information, not the beans. The console will also apparently get demo stations at Best Buy stores, according to Legarie, who provided images provided by an anonymous source of one of these stations from a Tennessee store. Another image shows a close-up of the $899.99 price tag. This is as close as we've gotten to confirmation of the price of Asus Xbox Ally handheld consoles, which are due for release October 16th. Even if true, tariffs could change matters more than they already have, including for handheld gaming PCs like the Legion Go 2, which will be as much as $1,479. And finally today, Borderlands 4 developer Gearbox has said improving the performance of the game on PC is its top priority, with a patch due out today, September 18th. In a statement issued on social media, the developer said it was aware of the feedback from players on Borderlands 4 across PC and console, with patches coming to improve matters. Meanwhile, Gearbox said a field of view slider for consoles is in testing. All eyes are on Gearbox right now to see how it deals with an internet backlash to the performance of Borderlands 4, which has come despite huge player numbers on Steam. The studio released an update for the game on PC over the weekend without patch notes that didn't seem to fix much of anything, so hopefully this new patch is meaningful. Borderlands 4 is still on a mixed Steam review rating, with most of the negative comments revolving around performance. Meanwhile, console players have seen Borderlands 4 performance get worse the longer they play, particularly on the more powerful PS5 Pro. Some have said this is the result of a memory leak. Gearbox chief Randy Pitchford has suggested quitting and restarting the game as a workaround, which is a bit more helpful than his previous recommendations to PC players that they get refunds if they're not willing to upgrade their hardware. Here's hoping today's patch smooths out the PC experience for Borderlands 4. And that is your Daily Fix for Thursday, September 18th. Heads up that a special edition of IGN FanFest is coming October 15th. Streaming across all IGN platforms, IGN FanFest 2025 Fall Edition will see the likes of Keanu Reeves, Aziz Ansari, and other celebrities stop by to reveal exclusive looks at major upcoming movies and streaming series. will also be announcing brand new video games and showing off never-before-seen looks at some of the year's biggest titles. Fans can expect new looks at games like Jurassic World Evolution 3, Dispatch, Anno 117 Pax Romana, and WWE 2K25, along with sneak peeks and breaking news from movies and series like Netflix's Splinter Cell Deathwatch. It all kicks off October 15th, everywhere you get IGN. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.